Cherry! Hello everyone, hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. As for me on my end, I am doing well. Well, my kitty is sitting on my lap. Since this is going to be a fairly relaxed event stream, I didn't feel the need to throw him out this time. Isn't that right, Frodo? Yes, you are. Yes, you are cute. Things are mostly alright. I'm just going through the motions for a bunch of things. Had a few. Not. I was a bit tired on Monday, but that's just normal. Still working through this course I'm going through in order to improve my qualifications and job hunting as per usual. Now, my grandmother has put me in contact with someone who might have at least a 1-week gig that I could potentially take. So that's at least something. If it goes well. That is. If it goes well. Good, there shouldn't be any issues, but unfortunately these things can get a bit irritating. Still, regardless. Let me see here. Okay, good, everything's set up. Cutie's in place. Unfortunately, there will be a short little ad break at the start just because of how Twitch ad breaks do their thing, and just in general the fact that they need that to get rid of the pre-rolls. So until then, might as well just get started after all. So without further ado, as happens, thinking about trying receptive stuff myself, but by which I mean I hope to. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to find jobs these days. It is just difficult. Most job working websites, because it's so convenient and easy to find people working. A lot of companies, unless you're in something very specific or something that gets scouted. Oh, don't remind me. Job hunting's a nightmare. And when you do find a job, they always try to get you to work for basically nothing. And that's just the worst. Like, who is going to work for pittance in exchange for what? Barely enough money just because I want a job and potentially something in the future? No way, not me. If I'm going to get a job, I want to at least get something that's paying me decently. At least that's the dream. No, it's mostly just a dream, but I can dream. Alright, the Twitch ad should be on any moment now. So second, the Twitch ad should start in a second here. Oh, bye. Guess it should be there now. Anyway, let's begin. I'm still not entirely sure what Genshin team to use, because I'll just stick with my current one. So, wapa! Here we are, in Inazuma, because apparently this entire... I can have minimum wages enough for me to get... Oh, that's good for you, I'm currently just trying to find any work, and I thankfully have family to support me, so I'm not in any position that I'm worried. Oh, there's the ad break. But yeah, for all those who want to know, I'm not in any position where I'm worried or anything. Money is... Obviously, I'm not going to spend money like crazy. I have to be conservative and save money where I can. But there is only so much you can do to save and conserve. I thankfully have family to take care of me, but I don't really like relying on family. And I know they mean their best, and I'm not going to say that again. My family is lovely, and I love them with all my heart. But at the same time, I know they also worry, and I hate making them worry. But that's just sort of how life is, unfortunately. Isn't that right, Frodo? Sometimes life just takes a bit. It's always hard to just stand where you want to stand sometimes. And I always seem to jump a bit too high when I try that. Okay. So, let's just take a moment to gaze upon Inazuma. It is quite the beautiful place. I very much enjoyed my time here. And when I was in I think, yeah, wow. I think the first time I ever started streaming was in Inazuma. I was just a young streamer back then, didn't even do the VTuber stuff. I just sort of had my old laptop and started streaming. It was terrible because this internet setup I had at the time was a shared one in the apartment I was living in, and my old laptop, well, let's just say it wasn't the best. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. It didn't really have the power for streaming properly. So what often happened was that there was a lag that resulted in more delays and a larger delay, until next thing I knew my entire stream was several minutes behind. Hello Kinbo Games, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. Hee. Welcome to the stream. So, we're going to be starting the event quests. So let's see what... So we came here to relax at the hot spring.
I heard there's a crazed forest boar wreaking havoc around the outskirts of Chinju Forest. Didn't you go for a walk there a few days ago? Did you see it?
No. Also, I do like how the latest events have started using Lumine's new outfit. Does make it feel like time is progressing, although I'd imagine for players who aren't quite at that story point yet, it's the old outfit.
Nope. Really? Then what about that weird kid? Word is, she's been asking around that same area about some witch.
That's probably Prune.
The rumors about that place are just bizarre. We should head over and check it out for ourselves.
And of course, people hear about a giant demonic boar and their first instinct is, let's go take a look.
Count me out. I just finished working overtime. All I want to do right now is head straight home and catch up on sleep.
Lady, there is bags under your eyes, and then there's that. Yeah, go get some sleep.
Yeah, you look dead on your feet. I'd better stick with you till you get back. Don't want you passing out on the way.
Did you hear that?
I heard. Yeah, what's up with that forest boar?
Oh, the part about the witch! What if it's one of the mages? Come on, we gotta go check it out!
But what happened to our hot spring visit? I booked a therapy session and everything.
Break, Schmake! Besides, Paimon doesn't believe for a second you're not curious about this. If there's a mage around here, something big must be going on! Maybe there was nothing to it, but if the rumor's true, we might be able to help out!
Yeah, but I want the Mizuki lap pillow. I spent good money on the Mizuki lap pillow. Still got me there. Let's go. Forest Boar and the Little Witch. Where is this thing?
On me.
Where's... Where is she? She should be around here somewhere. Did I love... I had her... You... Lap pillow. She's the... Would you not want to lay on this lady's lap? Look at her. Look at her. She's lovely and she'll literally devour your stress and nightmares. I'm still in the process of building every character, by the way. But see, does that not look comfy? So let's get to the forest. You'd be surprised, as lap pillows can be very comfy if they're soft enough. Let's see what Klee is up to. Or Prune. Well, probably everyone.
Huh. This should be the place. Let's see. Any forest boars or mages around?
I see nothing.
Huh. Guess not. Looks like it was a false alarm. Makes sense. Paimon doesn't recall ever seeing a forest boar here before.
Paimon, we have literally just arrived and looked around for 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure if something was here, it would take longer than that.
And all that stuff about a witch? Why would they come all the way here, out into the middle of nowhere? They have way more important stuff to be doing.
Well, yeah, but remember the witches of the Hexen Circle are best described as weirdos.
That's just a stereotype.
Hey, Prune.
A witch will do anything for her own amusement, even if it causes innocent people to suffer. That's why it's a hunter's duty to... Wait, you two... You're Alice's trusted confidants!
I think you're just describing Alice.
The renowned duo of the Traveler and Paimon!
Hello, Prune. Hunter?
Hold on. Let me start over. My name's Prune, and I'm Alice's... friend. Yeah, friend. In fact, she invited me here to take care of a, witch-related incident.
She lies as easily as breathing, but does not do so well.
But we lost contact due to certain uncontrollable circumstances, so...
In my own Genshin run, just kind of chucking primos at the gacha whenever I... Oh yeah, it takes time, don't worry.
Guessing this is the weird kid who was asking around about witches?
Looks like it. We have Nahida Black. At least that was people were joking about when they saw Prune for the first time.
Yeah, I heard that. And don't give me that look. I'm not some weird kid wandering around for no reason. I'm here for a professional investigation. The point is, I know Alice.
You are so cute.
Uh-huh. You don't sound super sure about that. Don't believe me? Look, Alice gave me these. Witch's tools. Surely you recognize the magical signature on them.
That's just dango milk.
A bell, a hammer, and a tattered old book? Guess they could be special, but they're not exactly screaming witch. Huh, that's odd. Not recognizing the first two I can understand. But this Spondamod textbook really means nothing to you?
So that it's from Sumeru.
The Traveler's Companion is supposed to be a well-read, high-level student at the Academia. According to the rumors, at least.
Those rumors are not accurate. The exact opposite, in fact. They're wildly inaccurate.
80 years ago, this was the defining Spondamod text. It's a true classic. Wait, you mean companion as in Paimon? Man, Paimon's academic cred is off the charts! Which is to say... Yes, of course! That text is super... important and all that.
Good save, Paimon, good save. Welcome to the stream, Scar. Hehe. Oh.
Whoa! Why is the bell ringing all of a sudden?
Witch is nearby. That must be a witch detecting bell.
In theory, it detects localized abnormal magical fluctuations. Huh? Unusual power surges. There must be one nearby. I just know I'm right this time. It's gotta be a witch.
She is not going to be right this time.
So you're saying it means a witch is nearby? Just follow me. You'll see I'm right.
Let's follow the sassy lost child. Yep, it was Dungo Milk. Wait, child, you left your hammer and books. Okay then. I guess we're just doing... Child, you forgot your hammer and books back there. Oh, yeah, are we heading to the Tanuki statue? It's right over there if you need to go to it. It's just follow up the river, you'll reach the Tanuki. Is this it?
Monster? You said it was gonna be a witch! Shoot. Forgot my hammer back there. Sorry, but could you take care of these while I go get it?
Easy.
Nice one, Traveler!
Yep, I knew she forgot her hammer.
You're just as good in battle as all the rumors say. Thanks for stepping in, and I apologize. I shouldn't have rushed in like that.
You shouldn't have left your stuff on the ground as well.
But I wasn't lying! Alice said that when the bell rings, a witch might appear. I just didn't realize the probability was so low.
Yeah.
It's okay. We believe you. Besides, if it's one of Alice's gadgets, it must be able to do all sorts of weird things. We know all about that, don't we?
Yeah, if it's one of Alice's gadgets, then she's probably telling the truth, but not the whole.
Oh, I knew it.
You are a witch hunter relying on a device given to you by the witch that you're hunting. How are you surprised by this?
Oh, hey! There's a card here!
Oh? That's a... Oh, who...
Calling all children with imaginary friends. Do you want to accomplish something great together? If so, go off and find the Dough King.
Alice, are you... Is this entire thing basically you arranging a play date for Klee?
There's also a forest board drawn on it. Could it be the one that's been running wild around here? Another one of her schemes.
She is literally just arranging a play date for her child.
What do you mean? A plot to lure in children using the things they love the most. And using their own imaginary friends against them? Oh, it's despicable, reprehensible, and absolutely unforgivable! You think it's that serious? Then we've got to do something!
Let's do some digging first. Could just be a misunderstanding.
There it is again! Please don't let it be more monsters! Considering what happened before, you're right to be cautious. I'm gonna go ahead, but I won't force you to come along.
Don't forget to go back and grab your hammer.
What should we do? We can't just leave her on her own.
Let's follow the sassy lost child then. I do like Prune. She's childish. As put elsewhere, Prune's not exactly wrong. Yeah, true enough. Alice does have a bit of a moral... Like, she has moral fiber, but Alice is very much a troll. And looks like she set something up here. That's Leo. Leeway?
There's no mistake this time. This has gotta be the witch's stronghold.
Leeway kites. Inazuma's...
Gonna blow them all up.
Hey, Klee.
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Ah, there's the boar.
Guess the rumor about the forest boar is true, but it talks? What is it planning to blow up? Isn't this kind of concerning?
Maybe?
Pretty sure what Klee said is just as concerning.
She's Clee's mother, and she does the exact same. Yeah, I've seen people make jokes about Clee's father's genes did not even try.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Prune? Wait, you two know each other?
Yep, they're good friends.
Yep. Prune moved to Mondstadt not too long ago. She taught me this game called Answer or You're Toast. It's super fun. What?
She tried to interrogate Clee and failed successfully. Yep, this outfit is cute and
Hey,
adorable.
I told you not to tell anyone about that.
What did Clee do to you?
It's not like that. It's just a game where you answer questions and in return, you get to eat toasted snacks. That sounds right up Paimon's alley.
This outfit is also cute. It's one of the few extra skins I've actually acquired because I just loved it so much.
You should come next time, Paimon. The more people we have, the bigger we can make the fire, and the more fun it'll be. Never mind that for now. What are you doing here, Clee? This animal didn't hurt you, did he?
She attempted, but it's against Clee. Attempting to interrogate Clee is a futile effort, and I would not be surprised if she got drawn into games and play.
No, he wouldn't hurt me. We were just playing. This is Popcorn, my new friend.
Okay, I have to admit, that's a... Wait, I think that's head pats. Yeah, hee. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. I love head pats. Everyone deserves head pats. You get a head pat. Pat, 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 pat. You get a head pat.
Wait, he looks exactly like the drawing on this card.
My kitty on my lap gets a head pat. Yes, you do, kitty. You're adorable. No, you will not.
Oh, yeah. That's the request for help that the Dough King drew. But don't worry. The Hexen Circle's on the case. The Hexen Circle? Do you know where the witches are, Clee? Come on, you can tell me.
Clee is forming her own Hexen Circle.
Yeah, they're inside the secret base. I'll go get them. Back in a flash.
Ah, you fool. I use Gaia Volga Head Pat. It rewrites causality so that I've already head patted you. Wahahaha!
I was right. I knew they had to be close this time.
Prune, what are you going to do with that hammer?
Why do you look like you're gearing up to fight a monster? Trust me, these witches are... Ta-da!
Da-da-da-da!
The little Hexen Circle reporting for duty.
So we have Clee's two Leeway friends, and a sleepy Tanuki who just kind of wandered in. I think in terms of ages, Yao Yao and Prune are the youngest. Clee is... Then I'm not quite sure between these two. Between Clee and our little Tanuki, who is older, and obviously Chi-Chi is the oldest.
We just talked it over, and Yao Yao said we should put the little in front because we all still have growing to do.
They do.
The little Hexen Circle? What in the world is that? She never mentioned it before.
Well, considering how these things go, she probably came up with it very recently.
I'm Little Witch Clee. Oh, and the little Hexen Circle was my idea.
Oh, this is cute. Clee, Spark Knight, Dodoko's best friend, Mondstadt's rising graffiti artist, etc. And always the bestest and sweetest and cutest child, says Mom. Aww. So cute.
It's always a good day when I get to see you two again, Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, Yao Yao.
Oh, right. Clea mentioned she was bringing a new friend to the base. Guess we should introduce ourselves then. I'm Little Witch Yao Yao from Liyue. I just joined the Little Hexen Circle, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot.
Yes, little grown up with a big heart, radish cooking prodigy, idiom whiz, occasionally creative interpretations aside, and also the youngest and strongest of street word ramblers' disciples. Ah, yes, Madam Ping.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Your turn, Chi-Chi. Nice and slow. Just like we practiced, okay? Still remember what you wrote down? I am Little Witch Chi-Chi. That's all.
Chi-Chi, despite how you kind of... Oh. Scratcher of the White Horse Adeptus Chariot, already forgot about it. Calisthenics Matters, Icy, Nippy Little Hand, and last but not least, 7th place in the Yujing Terrace Memory Games. How are you 7th place in any memory game?
Traveler and Paimon are in my heart. I can remember them without writing things down.
Hey, Chi-Chi. She was actually one of my first 5 stars when I started playing. Used her as my primary healer for a long time. And so despite her infamous reputation of being the 50-50 thief, I care a lot about this little zombie girl.
New friend is a new face. I will try to remember.
It would be more hilarious if there were only 5 contestants and she was somehow 7th place regardless.
My turn? Hello, you two. Oh, and our new friend here. I'm Little Witch Sunny.
Ninjutsu Grandmaster Scape Artist, expert in efficient napping and growth studies. Soul behind in the Muji Daruma, and also the most promising ninja of the Shimatsuban. I believe you're one of the oldest characters here, at least of the normal people. I can't remember the lore. Are you young, or I think she's like a young teen actually.
Hello, friend, or witches. You can call me Prune.
Ah, the little Hexen Circle is cute though. Very
Sure,
cute.
it's like the real deal. You even have introduction magic, just like Alice and Nicole. Mom's a super impressive witch. Guess I just take after her.
Your father's genes didn't even try. You're practically a clone.
Wow, Prune. So, when you said there were witches around here, you were talking about Clee and the others? Yes, of course. A little witch is still a witch after all. Was this Alice's idea? Does this organization take orders from the main Hexen Circle?
Nope, you're overthinking this, Prune. This is literally just Clee's little friend group, which, to be fair, considering that the Hexen Circle is essentially Alice's friend group, once they're older, they'll probably be right terrors.
Prune is the best. She's my friend. Oh, and Mom said she's her friend too. What? Your mom said we were friends. What's with the surprise? Didn't she just tell us herself she was Alice's friend? So, Paimon, Prune, wanna join the little Hexen Circle?
Of course.
Do it, do it! You can come into our secret hideout, and we can all share snacks and toys. Plus, you get to share Mom's cool introduction magic, too! She said I can use it on all the little witches.
Oh, this is so cute. Oh, please.
I'll pass. I stopped playing pretend a long time ago.
She says, trying to be serious, but we all know she's going to get an introduction.
Unlimited snacks are one thing, but self-introduction magic, too? That's so cool!
Sounds like Paimon's in.
Wait, no! Paimon's not ready! Alice also loves putting people through trials, remember? What if incorporate that trait too. Paimon can't swear allegiance now. She'll look like such a joke if she doesn't pass the test.
Pretty sure only Yao Yao and Prune are actually... Others are a zombie, not a tanuki, and... Yeah, pretty much. Only Yao Yao and Prune are actually young. I know, for example, that Sayu is actually a fair bit older than the others, and she's just, short. She's not young, she's just kind of short. Make a little witch out of you yet. Has been in Mondstadt since the start.
So, fellow little witches, does Paimon need to pass some sort of trial to join the little Hexen Circle? Nope. All it takes is an invitation from Klee. That's how we joined. Yep. Wow! That's a lot simpler than Paimon thought.
Here's your invitation. It's a balm.
That's to be expected. A child's world is simple. Adults are the ones who make things complicated.
Well, I don't think they're actual witches. It's more Klee kind of has a friend group, and Alice facilitates a lot of stuff for her little angel. Also, I believe that... Let me think here for a second. Yes. I also believe that... How should I put this? And there's also the fact that while a lot of the main Hexen Circle characters are, actual witches and do magic stuff like Alice, and Nicole has her magic things, several of the members we've seen were just extraordinary women. Like, one of them was just a very, very good writer. Thank you. Thanks for the redeem. One of them was just a very good writer, and she just had some help from the witches in order to make things like Simulanka and essentially Durin. Also, yeah, to be fair, they do all have some type of magic. Off the top of my head, Sayu's a very skilled ninja. Yao Yao is the disciple of an adeptus. Klee is Klee. And Chi-Chi's a zombie.
So, Paimon's a little witch now? Oh, what's her introduction magic gonna be? Mom says the content of the introduction is super important, because it's kinda like a first impression. So the person who knows the little witch best should decide.
AKA me.
Just picture it in your head, then hold my hand, and the magic will transfer.
Yeah, basic. That's fair. I will admit, a lot of what I said there was in reference to other things.
Yeah, you definitely know Paimon best.
Oh, an adeptus is very simple. An adeptus is essentially a Chinese cultivator. Think minor gods and the like. So, for example, we have one adeptus called Cloud Retainer who takes the form of a crane and has been doing her cultivation techniques for a long, long time. That's essentially what they are. They're ancient cultivators. And Streetward Rambler is one who has more of a human form. Yeah, they also sapient mystic animals that also like taking human form. That as well. To be fair, what makes something an adeptus is very vague.
So, in your eyes, what kind of little witch would Paimon be?
And a cute and adorable beyond compare.
Okay, Paimon, hold out your hand.
Hold out my hand.
Done! Alright, little witch Paimon, go ahead and introduce yourself. Oh, that's it? Okay. Here goes nothing.
Let's do this.
Hello, everyone! Little Witch Paimon reporting for duty!
The white whirlwind sweeping the dinner table. Master of terrible nicknames. Tiny body, titanic rank. Owner of many titles. And no matter what happens, I'm on the best travel companion ever. Ah, this is adorable.
Congratulations. But shouldn't we get down to business? Something doesn't seem right with this boar.
Yeah, the whole Hexen Circle thing and witches is purely Alice deciding and to set up the entire setup and deciding that, yeah, we're witches now and we're going to be having tea parties on the regular.
Yeah! You said the little Hexen Circle is working on a quest, right, Klee? Now the Paimon's a member, she should get all caught up, huh?
I fully expect a future where Little Hexen Circle grows up into proper Hexen Circle. Prune is the Witch Hunter Witch. Klee is the Bomb Witch. Sayu, I'm not quite sure what type of witch she would be. Chi-Chi would look exactly the same and be the Zombie Witch. And Yao Yao would be... I'm not quite sure. Each of them will just be witches and probably terrifying in their own right.
So, what's the situation? The whole popcorn thing is super complicated. It's gonna take ages to explain. Can we at least find somewhere to sit down first? Standing is so tiring. Ooh, let's have a tea party then! Tea parties are perfect for long conversations.
As shown by Alice.
Great idea! I'll be in charge of snacks and drinks. Oh, I'll get the chairs. And I'll get some toys for us to play with.
Good girl, Klee. Chi-Chi, we will cuddle you because you're nice and cool.
You can come with me, Chi-Chi. Help me pick out some good snacks.
Okay, Kanuchi, yeah, that makes sense. Going to be good at magic considering Alice is all but called omnipotent. True, at least we know one thing's for certain. And Klee has inherited Alice's talent when it comes to mechanical engineering and explosives. Yes, we know that Alice has a decent skill when it comes to mechanical engineering, so that's probably at least something Klee inherited.
You're more than welcome to explore our secret base in the meantime, Honorary Knight and Prune. Alright, guess I can do some reading while I wait.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh, so cute! Da, 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 ba, da, da. Fantasy Realm Performance, Genna's Great Escape, A Little Walk, and Dodoko's Bomb Rally Ruckus. Ah, I see, these are all the mini-games. Got it.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
Alright, let's try each of these mini games. Hey Klee, so how does this work?
Find any good toys to bring, Klee? Yeah! Mom made me this magic toy so that Dodoko and me can play with bombs together! I'm gonna bring it to the tea party so all the little witches can join in too.
I still love I still just love the whiplash from, oh, cute little girl, plays with high explosives.
You want everyone to play with bombs together? That's way too dangerous for a tea party!
No, but Paimon, this is literally what Klee does all the time.
It's not dangerous. The toy makes it so that Jumpy Dumpty doesn't explode, so I can use it all I want without getting sent to confinement. That's what Mom said. You guys should come play too. Dodoko came to Inazuma with me and really wants to meet you. Huh? But you usually carry Dodoko with you, don't you? We met ages ago, remember?
But this is a different Dodoko.
No, not that Dodoko. The Dodo clan has lots of Dodokos. Some are like me and like going on exciting adventures in new places. But a lot of Dodokos live in a different place most of the time, so you haven't met them yet.
I still don't know if Dodokos are a real thing or if it's just something Alice made up for Klee.
A different place? Yeah, back in Mondstadt, Prune showed me a picture book about it. She said that place is a made-up world for kids, and Dodoko is my imaginary friend.
Not inaccurate.
But no matter where Dodokos come from, Mom always finds a way to bring them here to play. Like this time, she put Dodoko in a magic toy. Yeah, we've seen all kinds of Dodokos at this point, but it still feels amazing every time.
Nothing like a little bit, like a bit of magic, huh?
So, you gonna play bombs with us? Please, please?
Fine. That's definitely hitting the trying to be too mature. Yeah, that seems to be her main character point of she's the kid trying to act like she's an adult, but at the end of the day, she's still a kid. Yeah, let's do it. So, from Rally Ruckus, you must help Klee pass the Jumpy Dumpties, all her Dodoko companions. When hit, they will trigger corresponding effects. Okay, I think I understand. Okay, yeah, it's golf. We're playing Dodoko golf. So Klee has stepped up to the green. She has chosen the high explosive Dodoko for this excursion. Da-da. Okay. Get the angle just right. Scale. From left to right, press the button. Okay. Oh, okay. I could have selected longer. I see. I see. I see how this goes. Perfect. Got the pass. See how close I can get. Okay, I can get to the positive one over there. Oh, okay. I only have so many items. Got it. Okay. Yep, this seems to be golf. Pass. That went a lot further than I wanted. That went a lot further than I wanted it to. Perfect. Got it. Okay, that was better. I need to account for the fact that they're going to bounce and slide. Alright, so... because this is... Steady pass, overdid it a tad, but that's fine. It's fine. I saw a lot of people get kind of angry at this one. And I can understand why people might not be the biggest fans of golf, but I kind of like this. So that's max power and accuracy. Got it. It's just about figuring things out. I think if I go this level here and go max power, I should do it. Well, some people just aren't really into this kind of game. Okay. Got it. Perfect. Some people just aren't the biggest fans of golf-style mini-games. It's possibly just something like that, or it could just be maybe some people didn't read the instructions, because that also happens. People just don't read the actual instructions on how to play the game. Okay, that seems simple enough. Perfect. This will get me right on where I need to be. And accuracy. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. The next one is over here. I'm going to try for a long shot, and then I'm going to undershoot the powers a tad. Because I think if I do this long shot, it will bounce. Let's try this then. Okay, pass. And target. Bounces are tricky to account for, but that's probably just because I'm not that used to using them. I think if I do this, it'll set me up for a simple shot. Yeah, I think I do this will set me up for a simple shot to hit hit in the next go. Go. Perfect. That plan worked just as I expected it to. Now it's just a quick and easy little putt. An easy little putt to get the... Reach objective in 2 passes. That's good. Now this final one. Could I hit it dead center? Can I get a... Can I hit it perfectly? There's a... Might be just the right distance. I think I got this. Hole in one. Hole in... Yeah. Bang on. That's perfect. Let's try one of the other mini games. I want to see what they're about. Thank you, Klee. Let's see what's... Sayu, what's your game about? Why am I not surprised she's asleep?
Sayu, you're sleeping again? Are you really that tired? Yeah, I moved those chairs and I had to give Gina all those directions. It was hard work, so I rewarded myself with a nap. Gina? Oh, like short for Mujina. Cute. I knew it. I knew people were gonna think that. No, it's a name. A regular name. It's not short for anything.
It's still cute.
Okay, not short for anything. Got it.
We all know it's short for Mujina.
Oh, Gina's my imaginary friend, by the way. She's invisible to people most of the time, so I never introduced you. Huh. Paimon never really thought about it before, but of course you all have imaginary friends. That's what kids do, right?
Yeah, kids have imaginary friends. For better or worse sometimes.
Shh! Don't call me a kid, or you're gonna jinx my chances of getting taller. Soon, I'm gonna be a full-fledged ninja who can hold her own. I just know it.
Sure. We all know she's going to be a small for a long time.
But before then, I guess it doesn't hurt to tackle things with a friend. Besides, even if Gina helps me, it's not like most people would see. So, it would still look like I could hold my own. You know, holding your own and being alone are 2 different things, right?
It's open to interpretation, I suppose.
Really? Great! I have this ninjutsu device here that you can use to train with her. I've been so busy with the other little witches, training has kind of taken a back seat. Wait! You're not telling us this so you can slack off while we do it for you, right?
No, but it's an added bonus.
What? No, it's not like that.
Exit out, press exit out.
This device is for escape training. Sensei left it for me, but as you know, I'm already really good at running away.
That is certainly
I
true.
don't need help with my own training assignments. I finished those ages ago.
Reminder, she is a very good ninja.
It's Gina. She's even lazier than me. If we're gonna make a break for it together, she has to be able to keep up. So she needs to finish her training. That's what I'm hoping to get some, help with. So, how is asking us to help not slacking off?
A burden shared is lighter for everyone. Alright, we'll do it. So, let's see. Ah! It's Temple Run. This is literally Temple Run. This is quite literally Temple Run. Well, I mean, they have to have these little mini games like this. Oh wow, that's a cute little tanuki design. So yeah, this is literally Temple Run. Or I guess, what do they call it? Subway Surfer. That's... Yeah, this is basically Subway Surfer. So far, not that hard. Very slow. I'm guessing it'll speed up at harder levels. Give me all the... I think the music choice is a bit of a mismatch. I guess what they're trying to go for. But I think something a bit faster paced and speeding this up might have been a better game. I don't even know what... Oh. Oh, we're almost at the end here. And done. Nice and simple, nice and simple. What's the next stage? Let's get this all cracking and out of the way quickly. Oh, this is faster music. Yeah, the speed's picking up a little bit. Or maybe that's just my perception of speed. I'll read what you said in a moment. Let me just... I did too quickly. I have to remember to jump, then move. Let's see. When you don't have to adjust when... true enough. It's... Anything that you play... that you're playing on PC will be a bit easier than if you're playing on mobile. Well, that's one of the things that I always have to keep in mind when I play Genshin. The fact that I'm playing on PC compared to some people who play on mobile, my tactics are a lot... I can do things a lot quicker than the average mobile player. Does not collide with obstacles. Okay, basically I get faster if I... Yeah, she's picking up speed. Picking up speed. I jumped that time. Well, I'm almost at the end at least. Although I lost the speed boost. That's fine. In this case, it's Mike. Yeah, I can see that happening. And that's infinite mode, endless journey. Collecting all the rewards. And this one is the infinite mode, endless journey. You see how far you can get. I'll do that one later. Okay, and let me guess. Chi-Chi and Yao Yao, what do you have for us?
Chi-Chi, you can't just drink sugary stuff. I told you how many glasses of water to have a day. Still remember? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. No. It's okay. That's what I'm for. Your personal, hydration assistant. No better time than the present. Here, have some now.
I can imagine that in the future when Yao Yao is grown up, she'll probably be a doctor of some kind or a nutritionist. It fits her personality, at least in my opinion, and it would be kind of cute. Plus, also hilarious for her to stuff radishes in someone's head. In someone's mouth. Also, looks like we got a little bit of an ad break coming up over on Twitch. It might take a couple seconds there. So when the ad break starts, I'll just take a few moments to actually just play the game. I just play.
Really look out for Chi-Chi, huh, Yao Yao?
She does.
Traveler, Paimon! Perfect timing. What kind of snacks do you like? Salty? Sweet? Oh, let's see what we have.
Wait.
Paimon's bag is full of snacks too. Pick out whatever you like. Snacks and toys are meant for sharing. Here.
Good girl, Chi-Chi.
Oh, this is the toy Auntie Cloud Retainer made for us. She built a lot of fun adeptal arts into it. After she heard from Master that we were coming to Inazuma, she lectured us all about being safe on her own. But she didn't think telling us would be enough, so she made us this mechanism to play with. She said the most effective lessons are the ones combined with fun.
Cloud Retainer is a good mother.
Be home before dark. Tuan Tuan and Yuegui go together. Chi-Chi and Yao Yao have to hold hands. Yep, that's what she said, huh? Nice remembering, Chi-Chi. Auntie Cloud Retainer's adeptal arts are amazing. She made a whole domain where our imaginary friends can play. I even got to meet Chi-Chi's imaginary friend for the first time, too. She's a cute little finch, just as adorable as Chi-Chi herself. Her name is Tuan Tuan.
And what terms will... Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Chi-Chi's obsession with finches is suddenly starting to make a lot more sense. Yuegui is like the mechanical Yuegui, but different. Oh, right. Just in case you're confused, Yuegui is also my imaginary friend. It all started after Auntie Cloud Retainer gave me the mechanical Yuegui. We've grown up a lot together since then.
So we have different imaginary friends. I see a pattern there.
Tuan's grown too. She got chubbier, but she can also fly higher. Aw, that's awesome! Real or imaginary, it's nice to grow up with friends by your side. Oh shoot, I almost forgot I'm supposed to be in charge of drinks. I'll be done soon. You guys should try out this mechanism in the meantime.
Sure, let's see what it's about. So we have... I see, it's a platformer. Makes sense, makes sense. I've done this stuff before. Finches are awesome! Okay, makes sense. And if I hit this... I hit this here. Now I just need to jump, jump, jump. Simple as. I always have one of these types of games. They're fairly simple, but they're very fun. And plus, I'd imagine it doesn't take much of the budget to do them. Right, so now this is going to do this. It does have that old Flash game feel to it, doesn't it? Finch Friends. It has that old Flash game feel to it, and it's one of those things that are nice, fun to play. Plus, it probably isn't. It's also fairly simple, all things considered. Let's see. Yeah, fragile platforms. Fairly simple for them to set up. I see what I must do here. Then... next area. Find our friend. And collect radishes. Alright, how does this one work? I think someone at MiHoYo likes finches because or maybe it's a Chinese thing, but I see finches in Star Rail as well, so perhaps there is a Chinese thing when it comes to finches. I don't know specifically why those birds specifically, but they're still fun. They're lovely and cute creatures. So I think I know what I have to do here. First, I move this one here. And I move that one there with this button. I go up here, up here, up here. Yeah, I meant to do that. And now enter. I do admit I have some nostalgia for Flash games as well. When I was young, when I was young and still in school. Oh, right. Okay, good. When I was young and still in school, there was this one Flash game that we played in computer lab whenever we had the extra time. Although most of the time people just sort of ended up playing playing this it's sort of just a flash game there's essentially the first level of the first Sonic games, Green Hills. So, and at the time I didn't really understand that there weren't really any levels after the first one, so I just sort of kept playing it thinking that that was it. That first one. Yep, gets stopped, goes back up, and jump. Simple flash games. Very cute little flash game as well. And, well, and best of all, they give Primo gems. Oops. Now send me back up. Finch has been acquired. Yeah, that obviously wouldn't be that simple. Now just down. Lost of time. I spent a fair bit of Newgrounds and sites like with side of. Yep, I definitely think that I definitely have opinions in regards to certain companies and how they handle things with rips. Oh yeah, so okay. Rips, like they should if you're not selling a product anymore, then people should be allowed to make rips of it or make simple ones or the like, but companies are unfortunately there's unfortunate laws in regards to IP and the like that certain companies I have to follow. I say have to, but certain companies follow them and it causes they get so stingy with it. As long as no one's trying to sell your product, what's the problem with... Oh, excuse me. As long as no one's trying to sell it, what's the problem with, say, an emulator of first Sonic game, or so on? Well, I could just jump over it, but I just have to wait for this moment. Kinda janky. Kinda janky there. Wait. So I have to wait a bit. Now I did it. Do that so that they'll be right. Grab my Finch friend. And we're out of here. Boo Boo Pharmacy. And finally, the smooth way home. It is kind of cute, and I can see the vision of how this operates. Okay, Yao Yao is... The Finch obviously represents Klee because, you know, her imaginary friend. And Klee, unfortunately, as we all know, has her memory issues. So she can't take care of herself as... Oh. Did I just offload? No. Klee can't take care of herself nearly as well, so... So Yao Yao often needs to do things such as find Klee or help Klee get home in time. It's a very cute relationship, and I'm happy that they have this with Klee, giving her friends, having her slowly get better with things. It's lovely, in my opinion. Let me think here. Oh, I see what I need to do. No. Okay, so first I need to hit this one to get it back. Hit this one to move it over there. Now it'll go down, but then it can't stop, so it goes back up. And I can jump up there. Down, back up. Frodo, what are you trying to do? Jump. And... oh, it would probably curb some of the horror moments, and that's entirely true. If I was to... if I was to allow Klee to grow up, I would possibly have it be a result of Dr. Baiju, or whatever one of his experiments, as a means to try and help Klee. That was a fun little one. And now we have to go see what Prune is doing. Hey Prune, what are you doing?
Leveraging elemental combinations to boost damage output. It's clear that with the right strategy, no opponent is invincible, even a witch.
Yes, but you're a child, and you're trying to hunt down literally some of the most powerful entities in this world.
The cryo whopper flower just now was nothing more than a plant mimic. It didn't seem like the kind of monster a witch would summon. Faced with its burrowing and cryospike attacks, evasive maneuvers are of particular importance. The Traveler's footwork alone is a revelation that deserves to be studied. Not to mention her combat moves. I'd better make some notes. Hunting Training Revised, Draft 16. Done! What you writing there, Prue? Whoa! Oh, you scared me! You have to at least make a sound if you're gonna walk over here like that!
Well, you're the hunter. You have to get more observant. Remember, witches can appear from anywhere. Like my beloved Abigail Williams.
Paimon doesn't walk. She flies.
And I'm the Traveler.
Well, whatever. Did you, hear all that just now?
Yeah, something about hunting
In
training.
that case, I need to tell you something. I know it's going to sound unbelievable, but just hear me out.
Okay.
See this book here? Alice gave it to me. But there were a few loose pages tucked inside. Magical pages that transform whatever's written on them into a real place.
Alice is bullshit.
I know it's hard to imagine, but think of it like being able to go inside a fairy tale.
So it was from, I think, D? Yeah, D.
Oh, so like Simulanka. We went there ages ago.
Mihoyo, for the love of all that is good, please just make these summer events permanent. New players like Viridian cannot go to Simulanka.
What now? I've never heard of that place. Wait, does that mean there's actually a fairy tale book that people can go inside?
More than one.
So, what kind of fairy tale did you write, Prune? Can we go inside and take a look? I'd never waste them on something so childish and unrealistic. There are only a few sheets of this paper. The obvious choice is to use them for my own benefit.
I see exactly why Alice is focusing on this little girl. She is so serious. She needs to be led by the nose to be a child.
So, after teaching myself all the material in this textbook, I wrote up a full combat training plan. With a little time, I'll be able to take down Alice with my own 2 hands.
Doubt.
Huh? Didn't you say you were friends? What's this about taking her down? Shoot! I got too excited and let it slip. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. Is the cat out of the bag?
No, the cat is on my lap.
That just means you're super good friends, huh?
Yeah, sure, that's what it means.
Huh?
Traveler.
We have a friend like that too. Always challenging the Traveler to a sparring match whenever there's a chance. The Traveler's got a pretty impressive reputation after all. You know, Prune, if you're looking to improve your combat skills, you could always just ask her.
Volunteer me for things again, Paimon.
Of course. What am I doing copying down techniques in secret when I could go straight to the source?
Yeah, you could just ask a lot of people. If you ask Klee, she would tell you all sorts of magic stuff.
Would you join my practice session, Traveler? Seeing you in action would be an invaluable resource.
Alright, so Prune is the obligatory combat section. Only receive... So this is the obligatory combat focus section. Makes sense, so let's just go for the extreme score multiplier. Training plan. And performance party setup. Main performance. Oh, I have a team for this. Where are you? Bam. Bam. And for this one, I don't have. I don't know how to use you fully properly since I don't have you as a team. Recommended elements, those, and those. Screw it, let's just improvise. Or. Wait a second. Okay, Luna Chris. Well, if I'm doing Luna stuff, then I can just throw in Columbina to buff that up to the moon, to the moon, and it would be a good one. Let me see here. Not you. Okay. Screw it. Let's just throw you in there as a healer. That could work. Let's begin. Fire!
This is order.
Order.
Feeling lucky? A proper send-off from this. As you like. Go, Lumi!
Be gone, Shadow of Darkness. You got this.
Surge. A new moon rises. Rest and rebuild. A gift from the land beyond.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's working somehow.
Go get him, Aiden.
Turret, quick review.
again, I don't know how to use that team. I was just doing what seemed to make sense.
Solidify!
Hey there! Ha! That's fun! Coming at ya!
I will have order. Stabilize.
Watch out! Hiya! Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya!
Quake!
Die like a gemstone!
Be gone, shadow of darkness! All the light shines.
Hold the line! A new moon rises. Surge. Okay!
Behold the dawn!
Show 'em, Lumi! A gift from the land beyond! A moonlit night for all.
Light compels you!
Die like a gemstone! Go, Lumi!
Okay, well, I got enough points at least. Got enough points. Even though, again, I had no idea what I was doing that entire time. Party setup, so lots of. Oh, I have a team for that, and the second one, I have a team for that. Reset team. Where are you? Doing. Reset team. Where are you? Yoink, and I'll just swap in. Yeah, where are you? Call it. There, that should easily make everything work.
Hey! Make yourselves a home! Go! All eyes on me! Press this on for size!
Yeah, I know how to use this team, so this is going to make this so much easier.
Forest, protect us for the everlasting flame.
I'll settle this! Our bond is strong!
It all adds up. Seek within. It all falls into place. No more lies. Leave this place. By the frostman of old. It all falls into place. Let's see what you're made of. The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Alright, this now the next part. I can go back to the next level.
Dance with the waves! Rest and rebuild! Covenant of the deep! Grow, grow, grow! Everyone hold hands! Try this on!
And then back to this. So this is a fairly simple setup. Basically, we swap back and forth,
Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of. Seek within. It all adds up.
It's a simple swap back and forth. So if you don't earn points in the first mode, you need to do as much damage as possible in the second mode.
It all adds up.
A new moon rises. Surge.
No more lies. The mystery.
Well, that was simple enough. Again, with the others, I'll probably do more of that later. Let's see what the next phase of the story is all about. Exit challenge. So this is simple enough and also very, very cute. I just love it. It's always nice to see Klee and her friends do their things. So it's time for the tea party, right?
Ta-da! Welcome to the Little Witch's Tea Party!
I'm seeing... Well, no, to be fair, you're still building your account. It takes a little bit to get a strong account. I've been going on playing since the launch, so my account is kind of busted.
You want something to drink, Prune? Too far to reach? Here, my mom will help. Thanks. I'll have a hot tea then. No sugar.
So we have Dango milk, Dango, looks like takoyaki.
Oh, we actually don't have tea here. It's too bitter. None of us like it.
These kids.
I don't like hot things. Dango milk is cold. Like coconut milk. I like it.
So rather than tea, they're all just drinking sweet milk.
Well, if there's no other option then, I suppose I'll have Dango milk. Kinda seems like you were eyeing that from the beginning. Let's just get on with the meeting.
Trying to act mature.
You were going to tell us what the deal is with this forest boar?
Yeah, popcorn, I forgot about him.
Popcorn is an imaginary friend.
What? No, wait, Alice is involved. That tracks.
What? No, that can't be right. We shouldn't be able to see other people's imaginary friends in the real world. Yeah, we were only able to meet your imaginary friends thanks to magic, adeptal arts, and ninjutsu. And before, we used Lisa's monocle detector thing. What sort of evidence do you have that popcorn is an imaginary friend?
I made it up.
Imaginary friend? Real friend!
That still proves nothing.
I don't know, but I believe him.
Classic Klee.
Let's try a different question then. How did you find him? Oh, we were playing outside, and we found the Dough King's request for help. So, we followed the trail and found the Dough King and popcorn.
Okay, who's the Dough King?
The Dough King's super nice. Popcorn was just wandering around. It was the Dough King who found him first.
Nice! Nice!
Yeah, true, this is Teyvat. It doesn't surprise me.
Is Popcorn always like this? Doesn't really seem like he can hold a conversation.
Popcorn was in bad shape, wandering alone. Angry, running super fast. The Dough King looked worried. He's much better with us. Even talks and smiles sometimes.
Well, most imaginary friends are dreamed up by kids, so it makes sense that he'd feel more comfortable around them. Yeah! So, to get this straight, the Dough King found Popcorn wandering around, lost. Then, teamed up with the little Hexen Circle to get to the bottom of it?
That tracks.
Yep. We're in charge of looking after Popcorn while the Dough King does some investigating. We're gonna meet up tomorrow.
I guess the card we found wasn't a trap.
Well, I didn't say it 100% was. I was just hypothesizing.
You're a kid using a big word.
So, what's the little Hexen Circle planning to do next? We're gonna do what little witches do best and help him out. How? By using the same kind of magic the big witches use?
No, we're going to sneak around.
I don't know. I've never been been a witch before. What do you think we should do, Prune? You're the witches, not me. How am I supposed to? Wait, this could be a chance to get some insider intel.
Sure, Prune. I 100% believe that Prune is going to gaslight herself into joining the Little Hexen Circle, and even once the Little Hexen Circle becomes the proper Hexen Circle, she's still going to think that she is just pretending to be one of them.
Obviously, the best place to start is with notation. We need to learn from the big Hexen Circle, so it couldn't hurt to go through the members and list their strengths. Oh, well, first, there's Mom. She's just like me and loves going on big adventures with her friends. Then there's my auntie who tells prophecies.
Ah, yes. Yes.
If you ask me, Popcorn turned out this way because he didn't get enough sleep. Sleeping solves everything. In fact, I think the best idea is for all of us to just take a nap right now.
Caillou, that sleeping doesn't solve... Huh? What happened?
Oh, and another auntie who talks a lot.
Ah ha ha, Nicole, the head yapper herself.
We shouldn't just jump to conclusions. We need to do our due vigilance. Or, diligence? Point is, this is an important task. I'm not sure we can get to the bottom of it right now, but while we wait for news from the Dough King, we can at least play with Popcorn and keep him occupied. You know, so he doesn't go around scaring people.
Yao Yao, you are a very good kid. You are
And
a very
another
good
who
kid.
loved writing stories.
Yeah. Who died.
Crossing out sleep, but keeping adventures and playtime. Got it.
Then there's a super smart one, and I forgot the rest.
Because we do not have models or voices for them yet.
Oh, come on, brain, work! Wait, here's an idea. Imaginary friends don't exist without a kid thinking them up, right? So, why don't we try to ask about the kid he belongs to?
That's actually a good idea. I know there are a few kids in this area that might be willing to help. The Tamari... Tamari? How do you pronounce that? Basically, there are these kids on Inazuma that Alice taught how to make explosive Tamari balls.
Popcorn? Where's your human? How did you guys get split up?
Oh! Ha! Smash, smash, smash! Hamura is hurting! Gotta help her! You gotta help her!
Homura? Time travel's involved. You must go save Homura. It wasn't seen. And the other two are kind of those. True. There are a few candidates for new Hexen Circle as well. Well, and obviously Mona is being groomed to be a future Hexen Circle member. And of course, Fischl is. If she taps into her natural talent with magic, she would be a prime Hexen Circle member.
Hamura must be his human then. What happened to her? How can we help?
Yes?
The Dough King said Popcorn probably has amnesia and can't remember much.
Like Chi-Chi. But Chi-Chi and Popcorn are also different because Popcorn can't write.
Hamura can write! Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts! Mean or nasty or in your face, one punch sends them to outer space!
Yeah, Popcorn's been repeating that a lot.
Sounds like he's the type of imaginary friend that protected the child from harm and danger.
Give them one great monstrous whack, then stuff them in a big old sack.
Did Homura write that? Huh, it's definitely got personality.
Away! Woohoo!
Klee, are you burying bombs on the beach? Who am I kidding? Of course you are.
Huh. Maybe she's destined to be some kind of new age poet when she gets older.
Famous painter, famous chef, world famous filmmaker.
True, but I like to imagine that explosion was just Klee left some bombs on the beach.
Hey, high expectations put a lot of pressure on a kid, you know. What if she doesn't live up to them?
Homura is the best, no matter what.
Homura is the best. Certainly deserves to have a pink-haired best friend that develops into a lovely Yuri relationship when they grow up.
Can you tell us what she looks like? We'll help you find her.
Loves pigtails, floral tresses, smiling, and also...
What does mean?
Yeah, this is getting us nowhere.
No, that gave us a good starting point. And I think we actually do have a few details that can help. For example, there aren't really boars in Inazuma. So, considering he said floral dresses and pigtails, I think that the kid we're looking for isn't a native Inazuman.
Guess that's all we can get for now. What's your next move?
You said the Doe King was also investigating.
Yeah, guess that's all we can do. Meeting adjourn then? Yeah, let's go play!
That's part 1 complete. And part 2, I'm guessing we're going to have to wait a day. Yep, waiting for the next day around 8. Let's do the time warp again. The
Doe King is here! Oh, and someone new!
Oh,
Hello, I'm Hyakujitsu Hakushion. I'm a Yumekui Baku like Kohaku here. Or the Doe King, as most people know her. She told us about what happened.
oh.
Traveler and Paimon. I didn't know you'd be here too. I hope you've been well.
Oh, wait, I remember you. You're one of the people at the hot spring resort, right?
Shion! What a coincidence! We were gonna head to Isa Bathhouse, but something came up and we had to change our plans.
Although this is reminding me of a funny thing that was happening when I first met this character.
Well, you're welcome anytime. Mizuki is away on business, so I'm in charge in the meantime. It's, quite the task, but I'm trying my best.
Well, that's just how these things go. Plus, the Bathhouse Baku are fairly unique NPCs, all things considered. Although I remember when I first met them and did Mizuki's quest, there was this weird visual glitch, or just weird glitch in general, that was causing their pigtails to no-clip or turn into helicopters.
Sounds like you're here for the same incident as us then. Wow, small world.
There's only so many named NPCs.
So, the Doe King is a Yumekui Baku. I read about them in Little Known Creatures of Teyvat, Inazuma edition. Cute in appearance with soft doe-like bodies. Some can even take human form. A friendly and approachable type of yokai. Yumekui Baku help humans regulate their emotions by devouring nightmares. That's all on page 136, if you were wondering.
Prune, stop trying to brag. No one says what page it's on unless you're bragging about it.
That was quite the knowledgeable introduction. We appreciate all the help so far, little ones.
little witches. We're the little Hexenzirkel.
Yeah. True, there's only so many There's a decent amount per nation these days, but not many of them have models as unique as this.
Oh, noted. Thank you, little Hexenzirkel. As for our friend Popcorn, we discussed the situation with the Baku that patrol the wilderness last night. And, well, the situation is a bit complicated.
Klee, why don't you and the other little witches go play with Popcorn for a bit?
Ah, Prune is trying to be the serious one.
Okay, follow me, everyone. Huh? Did you send them away on purpose? Well, our Baku friend here did make it sound kind of serious. It's not good for kids to be exposed to the dark side of the world too early, so I thought it was better to be safe.
Prune, you are also a kid. And Sayu is a ninja who does black ops. Klee is Klee. You couldn't expose her to the dark stuff if you tried. Hey, Chi-Chi would probably forget. And Yao Yao, okay, maybe she might be affected, but I don't think so.
You could stand to take your own advice. I heard that. You just have to blurt out whatever pops in your head.
It's because you care about them, huh, Prune?
Well, they would have got impatient and run off to play sooner or later. I just hurried things along.
Sure. That's your excuse. I believe you.
I'm not sure it's quite as serious as that, but allow me to explain.
Saya has killed a lot of people. Klee has blown people up even by proxy. I know for a fact that Klee has blown up many Hilly Charles and Abyss Order people. We have to remember that part of Klee's backstory is that when a large force of Hilly Charles were moving on Mondstadt while they're in their weakened state, Jean decided to instruct Klee to mine the nearby cliffside and collapse the entire cliff on the Hilichurl column. You can still see it on the map. I'll point it out once I get a chance.
After Kohaku sent Popcorn off with the kid, or the little witches, she found this in the area.
What's that?
Okay, this is giving Paimon the creeps. What is it?
It's a nightmare fragment, formed from an accumulation of negative emotions. You can think of it as emotions materialized in physical form. Popcorn happens to bear an identical signature to this fragment.
Others? Well, I like to think of it in the sense that they're immortal but not invincible. You can break their legs and bones and crush them under stuff. They will heal eventually and crawl their way out, but it will take a long time.
We think he must have come into contact with it and undergone a similar process of materialization.
Wait, so that must be why we can see him in the real world.
Exactly. Imaginary friends are, at their essence, a harmless collection of positive emotions originating from the subconscious. But under the influence of the nightmare fragment, Popcorn is much less stable.
Hence why it can potentially attack people.
Yeah, he's definitely been pretty hot and cold, and his memories are all messed up.
What about the human Popcorn belongs to?
We tried to ask him about his human during the Little Witch's tea party. He said Homura is hurt and needs help.
Based on what we know so far, it's possible Homura had a nightmare, which in turn affected Popcorn, and that's how things turned out like this.
The Yumikui Baku have a way to fix this, though, right? You deal with dreams all the time!
Yes, but they can give you indigestion if you have too much.
We have to help Popcorn! His human must be worried sick!
Example of why Prune is such a good kid.
Of course. In our experience, once a Baku consumes these negative emotions, the affected party should return to normal. That includes Popcorn and the humans suffering from the nightmares. We were going to do just that. But then, we received word that there are 3 other locations with a similar signature. Here, take a look.
Okay, so one is fairly nearby, and one is near the coast, and that is the trade island.
That means there are 3 more of these nightmare fragments?
Yes, the emotions contained within are highly volatile. Devouring this one right now could make the others even more unstable. It would be safe to retrieve them and devour all of them at once. That's not quite where our talents as Baku lie, though. With our round bodies, short legs, and stubby hands, we can't run fast or hold tools.
Yeah, just leave it to us. I can handle this.
Really? Oh, I can't thank you enough. Here, take this map with you.
Thank you, Shion.
Be warned, though. The negative energy within the nightmare fragments might affect the surrounding environment. So pay close attention. And if you notice anything unusual, a nightmare fragment could be close. I'll gather a few other Baku, and we'll be back tomorrow with empty stomachs and the materials needed to prep the nightmare for consumption.
Oh, you need to prep it? You can't just dig in?
It's nothing special, just a bit of seasoning. Nightmares don't taste that great, so the seasoning helps them go down easier.
I need a bit of spice, a bit of yuan chili pepper, and a touch of salt.
Oh, yeah. That sounds rough.
That's...
It's what we do. Alright, I better get back to work. Kohaku will look after Popcorn in the meantime. See you tomorrow, and best of luck.
Okay, makes sense. Nice and simple.
So, when are we doing this thing?
True, probably tastes bitter as a rule.
Whoa! When did you get here? Paimon didn't hear a thing!
She is a ninja!
I wouldn't be a very good ninja if I didn't know how to move around without making noise. How else would I sneak off to go take a nap? I even learned a new ninjutsu to help. Hidden Muchina no Jutsu!
Isn't that the jitsu you've been using since you arrived?
Ta-da!
Oh! Okay, no, that is new.
Ta-da!
So, we heard all of that. So what's the plan? When are we heading out?
Immediately.
Yeah, Popcorn is our friend. We want to do our part to help him.
These kids are so pure and innocent.
Come on, we can't be bringing this many kids along. There's just too much to worry about.
Don't worry. For one, these kids are monsters. These kids can hold their own in a fight. It's okay. Plus, we have a reliable kid like you to help out.
I'm not a kid.
Yes, you are.
Whatever. You can learn a lot about someone by traveling together. Might be my chance to find out about the witch's weaknesses.
Prune is just continuing to gaslight herself.
All right then. Let's gather our things and get a move on.
You should forget the entrance to dreams. Go, go, go. Oh, hey, what you...
I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of bombs. If we run into meanies on the road, I'll blast them straight to space.
I pity anyone who tries to accost these kids.
I have an umbrella in case it rains or gets too sunny. Oh, and I prepared some herbal insect repellent for everyone. Should come in handy.
She is the responsible one.
Here, put this in your pocket, and you won't have to worry about bug bites out in the wild. I have some for Prune in the Traveler, too.
If you fall, don't cry. Come find Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi will help apply a cold compress.
The medic?
Oh, and the roads in Inazuma are kinda complicated. Make sure to stick together, and don't go wandering off alone. If you do get lost, just stay where you are, and I'll come find you.
And the person who actually knows the lay of the
We
land.
should look out for Prune and the Traveler, too. The little Hexen Circle needs to keep them safe. Yeah, the Traveler's always the one protecting other people. It's about time we flipped the script. Oh, and in case we need an energy boost when we're out in the wild, Paimon prepped a bunch of tasty snacks we can eat on the go without getting too messy. So, if anyone gets hungry, just let Paimon know.
The snack giver. Prune, you really shouldn't underestimate these kids. They know what they're doing.
All right, I'm ready to head out whenever.
Let's go.
Based on the map our Baku friend gave us, the closest fragment should be Chinju Forest. Let's go.
I've said it before, but I like how they're starting to add these map loading screens.
This is the place marked on their map, right? Yeah, I know this place. I've slept in every single tree here. It used to be number 5 on my list of best napping spots. Used to be?
She found some better ones.
It dropped to 7th after one of the Shrine Maidens found me.
Or that's the fact that people know it's here.
All right, let's split up and look around. It'll be more efficient. I'm a pretty good climber, so I can search one of the trees. Sayu can take another, and the rest...
Cleve?
Come on, Prune, let's race! We'll start from here and see who can find the clues the fastest. Wait! I wasn't done talking! Come on! It'll be good to stretch those muscles!
Let's find it. Ready, set. The Chibi race has begun.
Count us down, okay, Traveler?
Okay. On your marks.
Stick close to me, Chi-Chi. Paimon, carry me! Paimon's not so sure about that. Whew. I've got this. The Yoo-Hoo Art Mad Dash technique has never failed me. Who says I have to go along with this craziness?
Get set. Go!
Charge! That's it. I can't lose to some kid.
You are a kid.
Huh? What are you still standing there for? We're falling behind! Here, grab onto me.
Aw, they... Did you find anything?
Oh, that running was pretty tiring, huh, Chi-Chi? We can take a little break if you want.
Chi-Chi isn't tired. You're sweating, Yo-Yo. Here, Chi-Chi will wipe it off.
If these two grow up, once these two have grown up to non-creepy age to say this, I kind of see the ship. Once they're older teens and adults, the ship, it would be perfect.
Dr. Baiju says sweating makes it easy to catch a cold. Gotta get dry fast.
You remembered all that? Oh, make way for Boo Boo Pharmacy's little helper, people.
No, it was in my notes. Right next to... Find nightmare fragments.
Oh, that spelling is a bit... you know what? We'll fix that later. Let's focus on the fragments. Gotta put our herb picking and radish harvesting skills to good use.
And let's see what Klee and Paimon are doing.
Gonna blow them all up!
Klee, please, do not blow up the forest.
Put on the brakes there, Klee. Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed, remember? But we're not in Mondstadt. Which means it's even more important to follow the rules, right? If you want to keep going on adventures, you need to show the knights how well behaved you are, even when they're not around.
I always imagined Klee would just be the best friends with Megumin if they ever met.
I can be well behaved. I want to go on all the adventures with the little witches. Then how about you search around the bottom of the tree, and Paimon will fly to the top and have a look. Okay, be careful, Paimon. I'll be careful too.
And let's see this. Now, where's Prune? Prune. Guess she won't appear until I do the interactions. Let's see this one. Look up. Oh, Prune's in the tree.
Man, this tree is kind of tough to climb. Good thing I got plenty of experience climbing roofs and not cry. Never thought that'd come in handy here. The Baku said to look for things that seem off or out of place. Let's see.
Okay, that's handled. So that leaves this final thing the furthest away. Oh, Sayu.
This spot is as comfortable as ever. Makes me super sleepy. No, wake up!
Sayu not sleeping?
Right, I brought mint. That'll help me wake up. The sooner we find these fragments, the sooner I can sleep.
So the little hex and circle's doing a good job here.
Huh? A giant tail? That can't be right.
Wait, I recognize those tails. Prune yanks the tail, eliciting a pain yelp. Everyone takes notice.
Hurt!
Kirara, what are you doing here?
Traveler, Paimon! Seeing you, I feel much more awake. Oh, and who are these kids? Friends of yours, I'm guessing? Nice to meet you.
This is Kirara. She's a Nekomata.
Hello, Miss Cat Lady. We're little witches. What brings you here, Kirara?
Oh, it was a pretty light day delivery-wise, so I came here to sharpen my claws. Must have dozed off at some point, and then someone yanked my tail.
Sorry about that. It kind of seemed like something we were searching for. You're a Nekomata, right? That was in the little-known creatures of Inazuma, too. On page, Whoa! You remember the page number for this one, too? Shoot, I forgot. Don't look at me like that.
You don't need to be as impressive by giving us the page number.
Anyway, I could give you a ball of yarn to make it up to you.
Oh, yarn? No need. You just startled me, that's all. It's not a big deal.
Do not say no to yarn.
But you sure know a lot, huh, kid?
I'm not a... Never mind.
You are a kid, Prune.
Noticed anything strange around here, Kirara?
Well... I usually like to nap under that tree over there, but for some reason it felt off today, so I decided to sleep in this tree instead.
Alright, you guys can keep chatting. I'll go check it out.
So Prune's going to go check out this tree. Wait, are they chatting?
Miss Nekomata, can you recommend some other good napping spots?
Well, the cardboard box is always good. Or grandmother's lap.
Miss Cat Lady, I know another cat person, but she only has one tail. Is she gonna get another when she grows up?
Different bloodline.
I doubt it. Unless she's also a yokai from the Nekomata clan.
She isn't.
What's the difference between a yokai and a yaoxie?
What's a yaoxie?
A Chinese thing.
Oh, it's a kind of evil monster. You know, Chi-Chi, I bet it's like the difference between a good yokai and a bad yokai. Just like how there are good people and bad people. That's right! Kirara's a super nice yokai, just like the Doe King.
That was very cute. So Prune, what did you find?
Yep, looks like there's a nightmare fragment here. Let's store it for now. We should press on to the next location.
Let's go.
All right. The next location is to the east of Konda Village. I've got it memorized, so let's move. Alright. After last time, we're all clear on what we need to do, right?
100%.
Let's split up and investigate the area. If you find something, just give a shout, okay? All clear?
Understood, Prune.
Yes, ma'am!
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't mean to make it sound like I was bossing you around, Traveler. Well, dismissed!
So let's see what... Okay, so there's no dialogue with these ones. Oh, Clee? See if you find something. Okay, so they're not just having them look around, they're actually having them use their skills like that. That's nice. Makes it feel a bit more lively. So let's see here.
Huh. It's the lavender melon.
That's not what we're looking for. What about here?
Ooh, Mora! Quick, pick it up!
Paimon's greed is unquestionable.
Honorary Knight! Paimon, Prune, over here! Find something? Yeah, something huge! A bunch of bugs in a line! I've never seen something like this before!
Me neither.
Wow.
Oh, a bunch of those beetles. I don't really need any at the moment, though.
Oh, these are Oni Kabuto. They're all over Inazuma. In Master's Garden, I saw ants do something like this before. But if they're moving to a new home, why aren't they carrying anything? Strange. Oni Kabuto are typically nocturnal creatures. During the day, they usually hide in cool, shady places like bushes or between rocks to avoid predators. You sure know a lot, Prune.
She's a hunter.
Their diet consists of tree sap and wild fruit. Given that they're nocturnal, you have a higher chance of encountering them at night.
Learn something new every day.
You can say that again.
Ito, the main man! How you doing, my buddy?
Bullchucker, what are you doing here?
Being bullchucker.
We meet again, Lavender Melon. Hey, I'm out here looking for an Oni Kabuto upgrade. Bigger, stronger. You know the deal. Never stop the grind, am I right? What about you?
What happened to Crimson Staff?
Whoa, wait a second. We've got ourselves a whole patch of little Lavender Melons here. Ah, I know. You must be out here playing make-believe, huh? Well, I happen to be free as a bird. Want me to join?
Yeah, you can play a mean old demon king with great big horns.
Old, huh? You sure about that?
Quick, everyone hide! Cover your heads! If he gives you a noogie, you'll never get taller!
Ito, have you traumatized the little girl?
You guys run! Paimon will hold him off! Listen here, bullchucker! You wanna get to them? You'll have to go through Paimon first!
Flying Lavender Melon's got a feisty side, huh? Well, guess you'll just have to be the first victim. Uh-oh, noogie incoming!
Then, Little Witch Paimon curses you to lose 10,000 Mora every time you give a noogie!
Oh, well, good thing I'm sitting pretty with nothing but a cool 500 Mora in my pocket.
Right, he is kind of broke.
Shoot! Wrong strategy! Run!
Whoa, slow down there, little Lavender Melons, or you're gonna trip. You know what? Because I'm cool like that, I'll give you a 10-second head start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Kids will be kids, am I right?
Wait, I know. The weird behavior of the Oni Kabuto is a clue. They would never venture out during the day. Unless something happened to their original habitat. In other words, we just need to follow their migration back to the source. That just leaves one more. We're so close.
All thanks to you once again, Prune.
Please. The little witches were the ones who noticed the Onikabuto. They deserve the credit. Only kids are obsessed with bugs like that. I doubt I would have even spotted them.
So looking at the world from a child's perspective might not be such a bad idea.
That's not the point. We have a job to finish. Let's call everyone back. We should head to the next location.
Gone used to working with them, huh?
Well, we can't just leave them here with that Oni. He doesn't exactly strike me as a responsible adult.
Alright, I'll call them back and then we will head out.
Let's see. Our last stop is the beach north of Konda Village. Time to go!
Off we go, let's see what we find.
Alright, this is the last location. Where should we start looking? Huh? A group of monsters? Well, that seems a bit obvious.
And that means murder!
It's just a few slimes. I'll deal with them. Come on, little witches. Let's give Prune a hand. Good luck. Paimon will cheer you on from the sidelines. And don't think that's Paimon being unhelpful. We've been through tons of tough battles, and cheering people on is always super important.
Plus, we honestly think the slimes are in more danger than you are. Those slimes are tough. Well, not tough, but you know what I mean.
You could even say it's the key to victory. Right, Traveler?
Yep, and these kids are going to slaughter them. Hello, slimy boys. Ready to die?
Go, Clean, go! Use Jumpy Dumpty! Go, move Ninja Sayu! Get him, Yo Quake!
Where's Prune?
Everyone's back in fighting for! Didn't expect them to be so strong. Gotta figure out the right counter strategy. That's the spirit, Prune! Get him!
Yeah, Klee just did most of the work that time.
Your teamwork was amazing! You came in like whoosh, and then went all bam bam, and then kapow! The monsters didn't stand a chance! You weren't bad either, Paimon. Your voice was nice and loud. Impressive fighting, everyone! Little witches are just awesome like that.
They are very awesome and cute.
That tuckered me out.
Hungry.
Honestly, I'm hungry too.
Auntie Cloud Retainer said it's not good to wander around in the wild after dark. This is the last fragment, right? Let's pick it up and head back.
Now we return to the Little Hexen Circle's manor. Or camp. Or whatever we're going to be calling it from now on. I think I'm going to call it their clubhouse. That's nice and cute.
Popcorn, Dough King! We're back! Whoa! Look at all this food! Did you guys do this for us?
Go King. Just the day's events over a delicious meal. Collecting the nightmare fragments went smoother than expected and was a lot more fun. Perhaps it's just the effect of all the little witches being together.
Popcorn, we spoke to the Dough King, and we're gonna get you back to normal tomorrow. Yeah, and once Homora's nightmare gets eaten, she'll get better too.
Go King. Oh, oh. Excuse me.
Then we'll help Popcorn find Homura, and we can all play together.
Big Paimon. That would be interesting. We get Big Paimon and her voice is her voice sounds like Kafka from Star Rail.
Wish all our imaginary friends could come out and play too.
Ooh, Mom's magic can do that. Have you learned that one yet, Klee? No. All is the introduction magic for the little witches. Huh. I bet Master, Auntie Cloud Retainer, and Uncle Mountain Shaper could do it. They all have those super impressive Adepti abilities. My sensei definitely could too. A great ninja can do anything.
I am curious of who your sensei is.
Oh! What about you, Traveler? Could you do something like that?
Nope.
Yeah. Guess Paimon has a lot to learn from the other little witches, huh? All the imaginary friends hanging out together. Just thinking about it is interesting.
Does Paimon have one too?
Nope. But Paimon already has someone to keep her company. Someone she can talk to no matter what. The Traveler.
Right back at you, Paimon.
What about you, Prune? Do you have an imaginary friend? Of course. He's my best friend. His name is Descartes. He's a puppy and he's super adorable. Just like you. I guess if you think I'm cute, then sure.
Well, we do have a theory about that. So we know, for example, that Boba, the fire panda that Zhangling has, used to be the stove god, but he separated himself into parts and lost most of his power. So it could be a similar thing with Paimon.
Well, we're just about done here, right? We should all get some rest. I'll walk you back.
Of course, there are theories now that Paimon might be an angel of some kind, but I don't think so.
You should stay with us, Prune. The Shrine Maiden Lady got us a huge room. We've been staying there together these past few days, and there's more than enough space. Yeah! We even had a pillow fight last night.
Yep, hang with kids your own age, Prune.
Well, I already have my own accommodation, so... Come on, Prune! Play with us! Pretty please!
You cannot resist becoming a member of the Teensy Weensy Gang, Prune.
Fine. Let's go.
Victory. Yeah, I don't know how Traveler lost their powers. There are many... Don't know exact specifics there myself. It is interesting. I think I've heard theories, but we don't have anything concrete just yet. So let's do the time warp again. Tick, 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 tick.
Alright, we're all set. The Baku have been fasting all night, so we should be able to get rid of this nightmare no problem.
Here are the fragments.
The scent matches what we found earlier. Yep, these are the ones. Here goes nothing.
Nom 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 nom.
Hey! Looks like popcorn is back to normal.
Whew. Finally, I don't feel so dizzy anymore. I remember now. I remember everything. Thank you for keeping me company these past few days and helping Homura overcome her nightmare.
Where is she?
Our pleasure. How did you get separated from Homura anyway? Aren't imaginary friends supposed to live inside kids' heads?
Well, actually, Homura is all grown up now.
Figured something like that.
Her work's been so busy and stressful.
Right.
She can't even sleep most nights. And when she finally found some time to relax out in nature, she had a nightmare the minute she tried to take a nap.
Wait. Homura is the lady who was overworked at the start.
I just wanted to give her a chance to rest, So I tried to get rid of the nightmare by going inside of it and beating up all the things tormenting her. But then, I got swept up in a massive storm, and when Hamura woke up, an ominous-looking shard was left behind right where she was sleeping.
The nightmare fragment.
Yeah, so I tried to smash it to pieces.
Guess Popcorn's temper wasn't just the nightmare talking.
Sometimes imaginary friends represent and what we want to do as well, or what the type of person we cannot be, even if we have a desire to be so. In this case, I'm guessing Popcorn is a good chunk of Homura's frustrations and just desire to, because sometimes you just want to be able to smash the problem or hit someone when you know it's not a good idea.
No, but it definitely made it more extreme.
But I failed again. Then I got super dizzy and, well, you know the rest.
Well, we got rid of all the nightmare fragments, right? So is the problem solved?
No, Homura would probably make more if she doesn't get some proper rest.
Homura is free from the nightmare, but her psychological state is still abnormal. In fact, the problem could be quite serious.
We need to give her therapy.
While digesting the fragments just now, the Baku sensed that there was no attempt from Homura to overcome the emotions contained within them, which is a sign of emotional numbness.
Ah, so she's gone through such rigmarole, so much stress, so much pressure that she's sort of accepted the situation, which is not that healthy.
She hasn't given a sincere smile in ages. She doesn't let her imagination run wild like she did as a kid, or think up crazy scenes in her head. I can't encourage her through her imagination like I used to. All I can do is watch her lose her spark.
Then we have to help her find her inner child.
When someone gives up on seeking and relishing in their own happiness, negative emotions can become all-consuming. And if that happens...
What? If that happens, then what?
Depression and, well, it's then the worst final solution people jump to.
We see patients like this a lot at the clinic. On the outside, it might seem like nothing is wrong. But on the inside, a sense of emptiness begins to take over, until the person loses the capacity to recognize beauty in the world.
Full-on depression.
As one of our patients put it, it's not that I'm gone, it's the knowledge that my inner child is never coming back.
Yep, full-on depression.
No! I have to help her!
Where did she go? Will she be back for dinner?
Clee, you are too innocent. You're too pure for this world, Clee.
No, Chi-Chi. That was just a metaphor. Or, personification? One of the two. Who says she can't come back? Sometimes, after I get let out of confinement, I dash off so fast even Master Jean can't catch me. But then, Todoko reminds me that that's a surefire way to get sent back to confinement, so I turn around and go back. Well, there's a more literal take, but Paimon thinks the logic still applies. Yeah, I think so too. If anyone has a chance of getting through to her, it'd be Popcorn, right? He is her imaginary friend after all. She has to listen to him.
She's your friend. You don't have to give up the childish stuff. And as often is said, one of the most childish things is to care that others see you as childish.
True. I'd hate for her to get to the point of needing professional help. If she can work through these problems on her own, even better.
But Popcorn said Hamura hasn't thought about him in ages. She's not gonna be able to hear him or talk to him. Which is why our first priority is to get her to remember him.
Oh, hi, Nefer. Welcome to the stream. We're in the third part of the event quest. We're helping a overworked lady tap into her inner child.
I have to find Hamura. I have to help her.
We will. Don't worry.
Wait, don't just run off!
Now we have to
The
follow
little
the...
Hexen Circle wants to help too.
Quick, follow the Teensy Weensy squad. Magic that never fails. Imagination. Imagination. Let's do this. Come on. Teensy Weensy. Yeah, the event is fun. It's very cute. I enjoy seeing...
Popcorn's over there! Come on, let's get closer.
I enjoy seeing the kids interact with each other and just be friends.
Homura, the proposal you submitted still has issues. It needs to be more creative. It needs that spark. Back to the drawing board.
Ah,
Your ideas were so good when you first started working here. What happened? You know how crucial this pitch is for us. We value your work, but you need to get your head in the game.
Guy, I think Homura is burnt out.
But this is already the 12th draft. Never mind. Understood.
Again, I think what she needs is a break. Yeah, give her time to decompress.
Wait, that's Homura? Isn't that the girl we met outside of Isa Bathhouse a few days ago?
It was foreshadowing.
That person Popcorn keeps ramming into must be her boss. It doesn't seem like either of them can see him.
Homura still doesn't remember Popcorn, so she can't see him.
True, that it's definitely a lady that would get medical rest. Just go to the doctor, prescribe medical rest, and decompress.
Guess she doesn't wear her hair in pigtails now that she's all grown up, huh? Well, long hair is a lot of work. And no more flowery dresses either. Well, my mom says pants are easier to work in. But I suppose it's just a matter of wearing what's comfortable.
There's an exhibition being held in a few days. You need to find some time and show the client around. Take good care of him, all right? Our orders for the next year depend on it.
And here's the problem. This is the boss. The boss is just piling more work on her. It's you have to do the next draft. Oh, it's not as creative. Do another draft. Oh, so you need to find time in the next few days to show our clients around. It's your fault if this doesn't work out. Yeah, if you're the boss, that should be your job.
Oh, and draw up a diagram while you're at it. You're always doodling something or other, aren't you? Doesn't need to look that impressive up close. Just enough to impress the client during the presentation.
Yeah, no wonder. She has a shitty boss.
Draw up a sketch. The actual content doesn't matter. Just make it look good. We'll change it later depending on the client's feedback.
Man, that workload is triggering my fight or flight. Or just flight, to be honest.
Klee, throw a bomb at him.
Come on, Homura! Stand up for yourself!
She cannot.
Of course.
Unfortunately, this is a very real problem with some bosses. It's very clear that she's working for a black company here. A company that is just exploiting their workers until they burn out and just crash and then they fire them. And I bet he doesn't give her any overtime pay.
Where's that explosive temper you had as a kid? Like in that poem you wrote. Wait, that's it. The poem. We can use that to remind her of her childhood and get her to remember Popcorn. Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts!
Mean or nasty or in your face, one punch sends them to outer space.
I think she can't hear it.
Give them one great monstrous whack! Wait, what comes next? Sayu? Shoot. think I dozed off during that part.
And I wasn't paying attention.
Give him one great monstrous whack. Then... Stuff him in a big old sack!
Yeah, they technically do have stuff like that, and I think she just heard it and is remembering. I would not be surprised if she's kind of hallucinating a little bit.
Yeah! I've got a sack with your name on it!
Oh, we've activated her temper.
Hey! Wait!
What is it? Confused about something?
I think you're the one who's confused. Your feedback changes from one moment to the next. You don't even know what you want, but somehow you expect me to read your mind? Maybe if you actually thought things through, we wouldn't have to redo them.
Ah, okay, okay.
You want me to make the decisions? Fine. Then don't micromanage me. You nitpick everything I do just to complain again when I change it. You talk about a lack of creativity, but I don't see you coughing up ideas.
Wow. Wow. I feel like she has a lot of pent-up frustration. Random point either ranks up or... Exactly. This is the point in your employment where you either leave, do something to make your boss realize that, no, I actually have leverage here. Yeah, or, as you said, rank up.
You say the company values me? Really? Because I work myself into the ground every day, and do I even get a free cup of coffee to keep myself awake? No! I buy it myself!
Of course, we plan to reward our hard workers with several level...
There he's doing the corporate speak. The corporate speak of, we promise to give you a promotion next evaluation. We promise to give you a raise later. 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 Later.
I'm not done. You want to talk about rewards? Because it seems like you just reward us with more work. Half the work I do is outside my job description.
And that's a classic problem in a lot. Yeah, contract now. Exactly. And the whole you just reward us with more work is a big problem in a lot of workplaces. It's because companies don't like it when someone's seeming idle, or when someone does work and get it done quickly. What do? Oh, here's some more work. Right? So what people end up learning is not, okay, I'm going to do this nice, quick, and efficiently. What they learn is, if I finish this early, they're just going to give me more work, so I might as well take my time and do it slowly, or finish it, then pretend to actually work while doing something else. It's hourly, but especially salary. If it's exactly. Teachers actually have to deal with that a lot as well. A common thing that happens is you get hired to teach a class, and then they ask you, oh, could you cover this? Could you do this? Could you handle this?
I'm not a machine. You can't just wind me up and keep me running forever. I'm overworked. I don't get enough sleep. I can't keep going on like this.
There's the realization. I had a similar realization with one of my jobs. I was working as a substitute teacher, just trying to get by, and I realized that the place I was generally having stress moments, as in was having trouble sleeping stress.
You're my boss. If I can't have your mentorship and guidance, the least you could do is create a suitable working environment.
That got a pretty severe problem with that. Several underpaid and expected to do even more. Something like half the people registered to teach. Just, yeah, that is a big issue with a lot of teachers. A lot of times teachers get paid diddly squat for what they're actually doing. There's very little support, and also the issue that disciplining students is impossible, especially when there are parents who don't discipline their students whatsoever. Not to mention the issue about class sizes. I've personally had the luxury of mostly dealing with relatively small classes, but I've heard cases where teachers have to deal with upwards of 40 students at once. They expect us to somehow teach them a down-to-the-minute specific schedule.
Oh, and drawing is what I do for fun. Not another thing you get to use to order me around, so just... shut up!
Okay, you're upset. I see that, and you're right. I put too much on your plate. I'm sorry.
The most insincere sorry ever.
You should take some time to relax and recharge. How about a 3-month paid vacation?
I don't think she's actually saying this. I think this is entirely her imagination of what she would love to say and do.
Huh?
Ah, of course. Put my mora where my mouth is, right? I'll add on a 3-month bonus. How does that sound? A 3-month bonus. 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus.
Yeah, she was just imagining that. This is the classic, I look at my boss and I just imagine what I want to say.
Everything okay?
Yeah, she just imagined that she said all of that.
Oh, yes.
You sure?
Yeah, this is very clearly a mental break. If someone starts laughing like that and that out of nowhere, and I will admit I laugh like that out of nowhere for fun sometimes, but most of the time people are having a mental break.
Actually, no. Everything is not okay.
Oh, she's actually saying something.
I think the proposal I submitted is more than competitive enough. Maybe I could talk you through it, and then you can decide whether changes are really necessary.
Oh, that's a step in the right direction.
But first, I'd like to take 2 days off. We can go over it when I get back. Is that okay?
That's honestly a good idea.
Listen, I get that things come up, but now's not the best time. We're up against some tight deadlines, so just hang in there.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I have too much work, and it's starting to impact my health. I hope you can understand.
Yeah, this is a much more realistic response.
You never said anything, and your work is always on time, so I just assumed you could handle it.
My dude, she has bags under her eyes like that are blackened. My dude, anyone with eyes could tell.
I complete my work on time because I'm a professional. It's those unreasonable, last-minute tasks that force me to work overtime. And I've been doing that a lot lately. I was hoping you could be a little more mindful of the work you assign me in the future.
This is a more realistic response, and she's being diplomatic about it.
But the client is going to be here soon. How am I going to find someone on such short notice?
You do it.
Entertaining clients was never part of my job description to begin with. Of course. If you really can't approve my time off, I've made peace with having to...
Ah, so you can either give her time off or she will quit.
Now, hold on just 1 minute. No need to be rash. How about this? Rest up, get yourself back in working order, and your position will be waiting. Just don't make it too long, okay?
This boss is realizing that he genuinely has no one to replace her, and she is probably the only person holding up their entire company.
Of course. I'll try.
Hey, are you alright? Here's a free hot spring visit.
Whoa. That was close. I was about to say I'd made peace with having to meet the client.
Nope, nope, you could have...
Popcorn! It's really you! Oh, and you're not alone.
Hello, Miss Homura. We're Popcorn's friends.
Hello. Yeah, lots of nonsense happened.
Wait, so my imaginary friend has real-world friends besides me? This isn't also in my imagination, is it?
No, weird magic nonsense. Let's just explain what happened.
I see. Thanks for doing that. I haven't been doing so hot lately, so I've been having nightmares.
That
Sorry
was...
you had to go through all that trouble.
Yeah, it swiftly realizes people how pivotal they really are. They either lessen their load or give them raises, and oh yeah, that happens fairly frequently. Yeah, I've read a lot of stories about people who bad bosses who try things such as, okay, I'm going to fire you. They realize just how terrible or how much they relied on that person, and next thing they know, they're having to try and hire them back. Although most of the stories which I've heard often lead to cases where the person goes, why should I come back? I've already got a better job lined up.
Don't worry. The nightmare's been devoured, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep from now on.
But the Doe King said you still have mental issues.
Yeah.
Wait, no. That's not... You can't just say that, Chi-Chi. Adults can't handle being that direct. So, anyway, Popcorn said you've been really busy at work?
Yeah. This is my first job. I was so excited at the start, thinking this was my chance to make a name for myself. But reality turned out to be pretty harsh.
Well, that's most likely just because you were the young employee that can easily be exploited.
Endless work, difficult relationships, and plans that fall through. I couldn't even solve one problem before even bigger ones would pop up.
I am getting anxiety just looking at this.
It was suffocating. Even after getting off work, I was too tired to do the things I used to enjoy. All I wanted to do was lie down.
That's unfortunately too true. Too true for too many people.
I know exactly what you mean. The adult world is a cold and cruel place.
Prune, you are still a child.
How in the... You're not even an adult! Huh? I don't get it at all. We all live in the same world, right? Mom said grown-ups are just big kids in grown-up clothes.
Honestly, I agree. A lot of adults are just big kids. Some of them probably should grow up a bit more and be a bit more mature, but let's not get into that.
Huh?
Yeah, I've gathered a lot of intel about this. Turns out, when no one's looking, some grown-ups play their own games too, or put on little puppet shows, or even pretend to cook stuff. I won't say who, though.
Pretend to cook stuff. Raiden, do you pretend to cook?
Nothing has to change. We can still fight monsters or pretend the floor is lava. You just have to picture it, and we can do it.
Kinda like how I imagined going on that rant just now. Even though it wasn't real, just picturing it felt pretty cathartic.
I can imagine. It's a way to practice without turning the kitchen to ash. True enough. It's at least without creating biohazards. Frodo, no, that's my keyboard.
That's not enough, though. Children are innocent. Their fantasies become real to them, so make-believe gives them genuine happiness. But adults know it isn't real, so imagination becomes a form of self-deception. It's called a mental escapade.
You mean mental escapism?
Oh, right! Yes, that! Oh, shoot. I memorized it wrong.
Yeah, venting is a great way. It's also why games are a great way to vent your emotions as well. You know, sometimes if you really, really, really just want to smash something, then a good way is just to load up a fun game where you just beat things up. Play a bit of Doom, for example.
The point is, you can't just fantasize about the things that make you happy. You have to take action. That goes for work and regular life. Whether it's something or someone that's getting you down, you never have to accept the status quo. Just like earlier, saying no is the first step.
Lady's getting lectured by a literal child.
And if it continues to stand in your way, just give it the old tear bug and booger beast treatment. Yeah, that's the spirit.
Exactly.
And if all else goes wrong, I guess the worst case scenario is you just find a new job.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the true fact. Sometimes obviously people need a job. However, at the same time, even if there's a degree of where a job just isn't worth it. Even if job search is hell, there are limits. Like I worked in the UK as a teacher for a time, and that eventually I just realized that no, this is not working for me. I need to go home. I'm in a much better mental state these days, and I still need to advance in my career, but it's better now.
Yeah, that's... actually, not sure if that'd be something to celebrate.
That depends on the job.
Are you disappointed in me, Popcorn? All those dreams I had as a kid, and I haven't achieved a single one. I grew up to be a pathetic adult, huh?
Yep, it varies from person to person with job searching. In my honest experience of job searching has been, and it doesn't work that well. It takes a while to get anywhere or any progress, and then something randomly just happens and you have a job. I kid you not, I have a potential job thing lined up. Sure, it will probably only be a week depending on how it is, and it literally came about from a person my grandmother met. Just a random person, old lady my grandmother met at the retirement home.
Can you eat as much tempura as you want, day in and day out?
Well, I guess.
Can you buy your favorite light novels and manga without having to ask an adult?
That's true.
Yeah. I make my own mora, so I can buy whatever I want.
That's the upside of being an adult.
Then you're an amazing little adult in my book.
Aww.
Huh. I never thought kids would be the ones to give me a much-needed pep talk. But you make some great points. I'll try to take a different approach. Oh, and thanks for everything.
Some people judge, but one of the most mature things a lot of people need to learn is don't put your self-worth and let the judgments of others control you. Just if you enjoy something, you enjoy something. You like playing video games, there's nothing wrong with that. You like fluffy, pink, cute things, nothing wrong with that.
You too, Popcorn.
You want to occasionally just walk to the shops wearing a big billowing black cloak? Nothing wrong with that. I do it on occasion. It's hilarious. Also, if you need, I can introduce you to Yai Miko. She can probably get you a good job.
Are you disappointed in me, Popcorn?
Can you eat as much tempura?
Well,
Okay, it just
Can you buy
repeats.
your
yeah.
Just to
Then
repeat
you're
that.
gonna
Yeah, people will judge you for what you spend your money on, but who cares? It's your money. As long as you save enough money for emergencies, it's
so nice
fine.
seeing Popcorn and Hamura together again. Yeah.
No, no, Frodo, that's the laptop. Nope, no, don't get on the laptop.
Makes me think about Descartes. Wait a second. What am I even doing? I've barely made any progress.
That's how it is. Oh, Frodo, no, that's my mouse.
Prune, what's wrong? Well...
It's okay. If you don't want to talk about it, we can pretend we didn't hear anything.
If I remember from what I've heard and read about Prune and her backstory, wait, if Descartes' her imaginary friend, Alice literally kidnapped her imaginary friend.
But if you do choose to trust us with it, I'm sure we'd all be more than willing to help out. Right, little witches?
Yeah! In my heart, Prune is already one of us. We all like you a lot. Definitely. We worked super well tracking down those fragments. It's like we were made for each other.
Well, you are of the teensy weensy chibi gang.
Plus, our heights all match too. You even taught me how to use a hammer like the Bear of Stilts so I could feel what it'd be like to be taller.
Okay, that is very cute.
Prune knows a lot and likes sharing. She gave me a book on finches.
And a new friend is born.
Paimon seconds all that. Besides, she's so used to you being a part of the little Hexen Circle now, she can barely imagine divvying up snacks without counting your share. You guys, I'm not that great.
Yes, you are, Prune. Yes, you are. Now join the little Hexen Circle and become a witch in the future.
I've been lying from the start. I'm not Alice's friend. I'm a witch hunter. Witches are my enemies. I'd never be friends with someone like her.
Aww.
She challenged me to a debate. And when she lost, she took my imaginary friend away. Like it was nothing. Descartes is my best friend.
Say Prune is definitely lining up to be... Yeah, she is a librarian scholar and in terms of Hexen Circle, that is powerful. Although I think also being the Witch Hunter General Witch is kind of an impressive title as well.
She said the only way to save him was to defeat all the witches. I went to Mondstadt to find them, only for the trail to lead me to Inazuma. So I took a boat overnight to get here, and then I met you guys instead. It wasn't supposed to be like this. You're not evil witches at all. Just a group of innocent kids.
And Paimon.
And you've been so nice to me. I can't treat you like my enemies. I can't.
Aww. I'm pretty sure Klee knew that from the start.
It's okay, it's okay. Just let it out.
Yao Yao, the most emotionally mature of the group, stayed by Prune's side, holding her hand and patting her in the back. Eventually, she calms down.
Feel a lot better now. Thanks.
Aww. They're so cute.
But, crying like that in front of everyone was super embarrassing. Maybe it could be our little secret?
Yeah, we can keep it a secret.
You got it! Prune, could Paimon ask, did you actually see Alice take Descartes away?
Did Alice just gaslight her into thinking she took away her imaginary friend?
Well, no. I didn't see how she did it. Then, did she say how you're supposed to defeat the other witches? There were no specifics. But I'm sure she expects me to fight them or something. That's what a villain would do, right? Well, in our experience, Alice's trials are usually a bit more unconventional. Besides, she wouldn't be that mean.
For all that she's good, she's kind of, yeah, she can't is an immoral witch. We have to remember that Alice is the person who proposed the infinite energy hilly churl treadmill that fed the hilly churls by grinding up the hilly churls that die and cannot keep up. I remember that book.
I don't care what kind of trick she has in store. I'm a witch hunter, and that won't change. So, I don't think me and the other little witches can be...
Yeah, you might be odds with the big witches, but that has nothing to do with the little Hexen Circle.
What? Yeah! The little Hexen Circle didn't exist when Alice issued that challenge. You can join for sure.
Exactly.
The little Hexen Circle can band together to defeat the big witches and save your imaginary friend.
True. It was way before we found out all the origins and how everything happened, but Alice has been hinted at from the very beginning.
But Clea's Alice's daughter.
So?
I'm kind of confused about the details, but I bet it's supposed to be a big fun game.
Alice does seem to be that kind of person. She mostly cares about those immediately around her, although she does have her actual job that she takes very seriously, and a soft spot for kids.
'Cause Mom always says I'm gonna beat her one day and become the bestest witch in the whole wide world.
Aww.
Catching the big witches sounds like a fun game to me. I want to play for sure. Sounds like a chance to get in some good training. Count me in. I'm trying to become an even stronger ninja than my sensei too. That way, I can sleep as much as I want and nobody can say a thing.
That goal is so... It's hilariously backwards. I want to be the strongest, so I can be the laziest.
Master said that's called when the branch grows higher than the tree. We all want that, right, Chi-Chi?
Right?
Chi-Chi likes trees.
Correct, Chi-Chi.
Plus, Paimon and the Traveler have been around the block with all this witch stuff. With us around, we can defeat whatever great, big, powerful, impressive mages we want.
I guess I've been voluntold again.
You guys are a really awesome group of kids. You know that?
I'm older than all of you combined.
Just give me your hand, and you'll be an official member of the Little Hexen Circle.
Come on, join up.
I guess I can do kid things with all of you. To go along with the group, I mean. Alright, I'll join.
And now the Little Hexen Circle has another member.
Come on, do the thing! No, I'm not that much of a kid.
Come on, do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Fine. You don't have to give me that look. I'll say it. Little Witch Prune reporting for duty.
Witch Hunter, the only sane one in a cruel world, self-proclaimed. Avid audience of all horror apprehensive, including kids' picture book. And yet, a kid nonsense, nonetheless. Aww.
Ugh, so embarrassing.
You will not find it embarrassing. Well, you'll probably find it more embarrassing in the future, but because you are embarrassed is what you will find embarrassing.
Wait, is this for real?
Yep, Dickard.
Hey, you haven't defeated the witches. Did you escape on your own? Are you hurt? Here, let me see. Wait, what's going on? Is it Dickard? Yeah, he's back. He's really back.
So Alice's entire plan is literally just, hey, I like you, kid. You're joining Clee's friend group.
What did he say? He said... it's a long story, and he'll explain later. Whoa! A weird-looking dog!
Wait, Clee can see him?
What do you mean, weird? He's adorable! Hold on. You can see him? Wait, are these your imaginary friends? How come I can see them?
Little Hexen Circle magic.
Wow, look at all of them.
Tuan Tuan flew away. She wants to go play over there.
Come on! Let's go! All the imaginary friends can play together.
Okay, so I find it hilarious that her imaginary friend is a giant, super chubby tanuki.
Wait, what? Wait for me! Did you see that? Everyone's imaginary friends are here! In the real world! Let's catch up and see what's happening!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see, let's see.
Real or imaginary, seeing all these friends together like this is a wonderful sight.
Alice, your magic did this, didn't it?
Astute as ever, traveler. Consider it a well-earned gift for the little Hexen Circle for completing their grand quest. I just thought I'd give all our lovely imaginary friends a chance to come out and say hello. What a lively gathering this turned out to be.
As I said, she was literally carrying around a device made by Alice. Of course, she knew everything Prune was doing. Popcorn's back to normal, but you can still see him. Yeah, that's not the only gift, though, is it?
Right! After fixing the whole nightmare situation, Popcorn should have gone back to being a normal imaginary friend. We shouldn't be able to see him.
Unless magic.
You think I would deny my little witches the chance to witness their touching reunion? Clee would have been devastated if she'd missed it, and I certainly can't have that.
Of course.
So, you didn't take Prune's imaginary friend, did you?
You got the lens right.
You don't go around bullying little kids.
Yeah, the way I sort of imagine it, I kind of imagine a case where imaginary friends are sort of your influence on the ley lines to conjure an image, essentially. At least that's the way I'm imagining it.
No, I did not take her imaginary friend.
Paimon knew she was right to defend you earlier.
In fact, when I met little Prune, her imaginary friend was on the verge of disappearing.
What?
Oh?
You've spent quite a bit of time with her now. What's your impression?
She's a kid trying to be an adult and trying to be too mature.
Well, even though she looks like a small, cute kid, she seems more like a grown-up. She's smart, mature, and super reliable.
She still seems to bottle a lot of things up.
Precisely. Prune has always been a precocious child, ever so curious about the world. She studied things beyond her years and began to grow up rather quickly. I'm sure that all sounds well and good.
Yeah. With how a certain adventure was more the memory and soul of his, which that Venti actually say. True, this is a world that's very heavily based on stories.
But it's unfair to expect a child to step into the adult world so soon. With all that weight placed on such small shoulders, something is bound to break.
She was trying to grow up a bit too quickly.
In this case, her childlike innocence. You've witnessed how devastating the effects of that can be for yourselves not too long ago.
Right. Like what happened to Hamura. She'll stop dreaming and eventually she won't even be able to remember her imaginary friend.
So Alice did a little bit of a trick.
That's why I made up the whole thing about capturing Descartes and sent her to Mondstadt to defeat all the witches.
You tricked her! The mages don't even live in Mondstadt! Ugh! That's a mean thing to do to a kid, Alice! Paimon shouldn't have spoken up for you earlier!
Yeah, she does a little bit of trolling. A little bit of trolling.
Why, thank you for the compliment, dear Paimon. I am the great, big, mean Dodo King, after all.
You chose Mondstadt for a different reason, because that is where Klee is.
Ah, well, the seeds of spirit and imagination are best nurtured by the soil of freedom, of course.
And Klee is very, very good fertilizer for that.
It was to give Klee someone else to play with, wasn't it?
sharp as a tack, Paimon. The witches of the Little Hexen Circle do not disappoint. In any case, all's well that ends well, right?
Oh yes, this was a happy ending.
After spending time with the little witches, she regained her childlike innocence and was able to reunite with her imaginary friend.
Yeah, the witches basically use Dodoko plushies as their remote bodies because Alice. We have to remember that Alice decided to make the Hexen Circle when she was basically a little older than Klee. So it makes sense.
Ah, quite the amazing feat the little witches pulled off, huh? The most amazing one of all is my cute little Klee, of course.
Mother, she is very, very biased.
Founding the Little Hexen Circle at such a young age, making her own decisions, accomplishing things all by herself. Don't be shy on the compliments now, okay?
Oh, I won't. She is an adorable child.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, come here quick! Wegway's teaching Dakai how to do somersaults!
No matter how precious the moment, it can never last forever. You should head over before the materialization spell wears off, or you might miss the chance to meet everyone's imaginary friends.
Thanks, Alice.
Huh? Why didn't you say so sooner? Come on, let's go play!
Let's go!
It's through embracing our inner child that all of us can wield the magic known as happiness. And find our childlike spark and wonder once more. So whether you're a little kid or a kid at heart, set your worries aside for a moment, forget about what's coming next, and allow yourself to have fun, if only just for the here and now.
That is honestly very good advice. Sometimes you just gotta stop being serious, relax, kick back, have fun, be silly. Magic that never fails. I enjoyed that. I'm smiling from ear to ear there. It's why I like these little events. Although this leads to another issue that... Aww, cute. Anyway, I was saying, it does lead to another issue that, since this is a limited time event, once it goes away, there's going to be there's going to be the issue that some people won't fully understand Prune's storyline, or at least Prune's character without this, but that's fine, honestly. Honestly, it's something that can be dealt with as best we can. Still, this has been most enjoyable. I just would like to say, hey, thanks for coming. I know this has been a more of a simpler stream. Nothing all that important, just some slight mini games and some very cute moments. Thank you for coming, Viridian. I enjoyed it myself. Now, I'm going to be taking my usual Wednesdays off, and for Thursday, honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing on Thursday yet. And maybe I'll try doing a backlog of some side content I've been skimming over from other games. Maybe there'll be a new update drop for one of the gachas, or maybe I'll try playing Elden Ring again. Who knows? Until next time, though, I just want to thank you for coming. Anyone who's watching the VOD or has just arrived, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye.